Hello everyone, for this video I'm going to do a general reading on potential job opportunities in the next month, okay? This question is about will there be new job opportunities in the next month? I'm going to do a 3-question spread, and our first question is just going to check on the current work situation, okay? Okay, what's the current situation looking like? What's the current situation looking like? Oh, I don't know if this is my first. I think this is my first very specific career reading. I think whoever's reading this right now, they're very much like they can navigate their emotions very well when it comes to work. They can remain calm and relaxed in any work situation, I feel like, or they set themselves up where they're able to work in that way. Okay, yeah, this person, the ten of wands is here, and it is, typically like a heavy card. There's some difficulty going on and all that, but things are getting better, it seems, with the two of pentacles here. I think there are potentially multiple opportunities, or oh no, this is about current situation. Okay, so the person is currently juggling multiple responsibilities, okay? Okay, this is making sense now. You're currently juggling multiple responsibilities, and actually, you want to be able to take on more work, because sometimes with increased responsibilities, you can make more money that way, okay? And then the next one, there's a lot of anxiety right now with when it comes to work. You are having a lot of anxious thoughts about work. Why is this here? Why is this card here? Hmm. Um. Mm. So I'm getting that you feel like you're able to do more with the judgment card here, or you feel called to being able to do more. Um but it doesn't look like the work that you're doing now, it ends up as like either like a permanent thing or a recurring thing. So it's a constant cycle of like taking new work and then losing it, and that just added some stress to your that just added some stress to your system. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. The Page of Swords. Oh, okay, so you are putting yourself out there, either talking to people about new work opportunities or like seeing what's out there. The Ace of Pentacles is about a new financial opportunity coming, okay? And this goes in line with what I said earlier, that you are proactively seeking opportunities, and that's confirmed here by the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I think you need to do some reflecting, okay? If some strategy isn't working, okay, make sure you reflect on that and pivot. You have to think about how to approach the situation in order to get what you want, okay? And then I'm gonna pull like the overall energy so far. What's the overall energy? So sometimes things don't always let me move some cards over. This is the overall energy, okay? Sometimes things aren't always working out like you expect, or maybe like an opportunity falls through, or you're not able to get what you want from something, okay? But the Seven of Swords here, it looks like you do have options to choose from. So sometimes you might have to take on an opportunity, something that you don't like, while waiting for a better opportunity. Because to me, I picked up this card, I think, last night. And to me, this fox is basically looking around, okay? Seeing which choice is the best for him. That's the energy I'm sensing from this card. Okay, but yeah, that's what's going on overall with your work situation. So the next question is, let's see. What are possible opportunities coming your way? What are possible opportunities coming your way? What are possible opportunities coming your way? Two or three cards. Hmm. I don't know where to put anything. Anyway. Um. Okay. I think you'll likely celebrate in the near future. You'll connect with somebody and they might have something for you. Yeah, things will move forward at work. You might not see yet, or it might not be clear right now where this could be coming from, but it is available, okay? And yeah, you'll find something in the near future, especially with the chariot here. Things are moving forward. It might feel like there's competition, okay, but I think you should be able to find something for you that technically was in reverse, but okay. So what I'm getting from this is that you might not know everything right now exactly, okay, with the Two of Swords here. Um, and then the Four of Swords is about taking a rest, try not to overthink so much. I know easier said than done. Try not to overthink, maybe like put your worries to rest almost, but let's see what the advice is for you with this situation in particular. Let's see. Oh, okay. So instead of worrying or thinking too much about, oh, what if it never comes, I would like kind of imagine or wonder, what if it does come, since the Ace of Wands is here. Sorry, need to check. Um Since the Ace of Wands is here, and Ace of Wands is about like a new venture, and this will be something that's very aligned with you, okay? Yeah, so instead of worrying about what if it never comes, I would imagine like, what if it does come? And if it does come, what would that look like, you know? How would it feel to actually get what you want? Okay? So that's the advice for you there. I don't know if I should read this one. I was like, do I grab two or three? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't think I should read this one. Okay, so your final question is, how can you increase your chances of success? How can you increase your chances of success? How can you increase your chances of success? So I opened it right away. Um, for me, the Four of Pentacles is basically like a constriction in your energy. There's some area where you're not giving your energy into, okay? But this one in particular, I think you're being reminded to put more energy into something more. Yeah, okay, so we have the Champion of Wands here. It's basically the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you are being called to take action, but not just any action. It should be like inspired action, something that will be in alignment with what you do have. You might have to do some research on or do some research or ask around on what that could look like for you. Okay, and then the king of cups is here, and the king of cups, okay, um the kings in particular, they're very grounded people. They're very much the take charge type. But for you in particular, since the cups is here, it means that when you take action from a place of like knowing that things will be okay, you know, like someone who's like navigating something and they just know that it will work out for them. It's hard to explain. I need to come up with analogies, but anyway, yeah, so when you take action, make sure it's inspired action. And sometimes it's not about doing a lot, but doing a few things that will really push something forward, okay? Yeah, okay. And then what's your next advice? Ooh, this card is mainly about working, okay? Like putting your effort into something. Where are you being called to put your effort in? Hmm. I don't know if your particular work field, I don't know if your work field would benefit from socializing, okay? Connecting with people. I kind of associate this card with connecting with people since it's a fish surrounded by other fish. So I'm wondering if you'll increase your chances by talking to the people around you. Okay, and the 10 of cups is here, so I think you're being called to reflect on what do you want, you know? So instead of be like, okay, waiting for an opportunity, okay, cool, that works out, that matches with me. I think this is about you. You're being invited to dream about your desired work, okay? How would you want to work? What kind of environment would that be like? What kind of work would you be doing? You know, that way you're not like stressing out all the time. I would say like dream about what's possible. It doesn't have to be like the final. final destination, okay, but something that would be like something that's like your desired work, at least for like the next few months or a year or more, you know? Yeah, so you're being called to dream about that. Okay, and your final advice is I think you're being called to explore. You might have transferable skills. Yeah, I think you're being called to explore. Um, I don't know if you work in a field of communication because the Ace of Swords is here and Swords is about communication, you know. So I'm wondering, or maybe if you don't work in communication, you might have transferable skills that's a good fit for like a communication field. But don't quote me on that, okay? Yeah, and then with the Nine of Pentacles here, explore opportunities where you would feel like you have everything you need from a job, you know, the the income, the responsibilities, the environment, all that. Explore what that could look like for you. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and I wish you good luck.